Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Live, Love, Learn, Lead, the show where we have those conscious conversations that facilitate deeper consideration of more intentional approaches to life. So, this week, as we invest time, money, and energy into the month of love, February, and Valentine's Day, we are taking a look at self love, our capacity to love ourselves, and just how important it is that we develop a self love that makes all other love received a bonus. Now, you've all heard Miley Cyrus's latest song, Flowers, by now, and if not, well, where have you been hiding? This self love anthem is catchy, it's rebellious and honest and lyrical FU that has been stuck in my head for days until finally I have come to understand why. February, as I've said, is known as the month of love, that time of the year to proclaim love, celebrate love, and perhaps even remember the importance of love and loved ones. How you do it and how you feel about it will depend on your level of consciousness and your lived experience of and with love itself. We all love to love. It's written in the stars, in our charts, in our hearts, and in the very fiber of our bodies and being. Some would say that we are designed to love, or at the very least, be social creatures who crave and thrive on connection and physical touch. Yes, studies show that without the nurturing and nourishing connection and touch, disaster awaits. The story of Frederick, King of Germany, crowned so in 1212, and his experiments on nurturing is evidence enough that we require love in its varying forms of expression to survive, thereby and by extension, to develop, grow, and thrive as humans. To digress, we all love to love, so much so that we can romanticize the shiz out of anything. This February, while everybody else is focusing their time and their energy on relationships and connecting to that special person or persons in their life, I'm focusing on the proclamation, the celebration, and the importance of love for ourselves. As Miley's song says so earnestly, I can buy myself flowers. And quite honestly, I can. I can buy myself things. I can do things by myself. I can be whatever I want, whenever I want, and I can choose myself time and time again. And yet, we as women seem to forget that we can give ourselves all that we want to receive, and anything outside of that will be a bonus. My experience and observations inform me that there is, by human patriarchal and or systemic design, a wanting that is inbuilt into ourselves, the fiber of our being, a wanting that has been nourished and nurtured throughout the generations, handed from one woman to the next, a wanting so visceral that it in and of itself becomes an internalized form of self perpetuating oppression. The very beliefs bestowed upon us, instilled into every fiber and cell of our bodies and being, are the very things that lock and keep us locked into unhealthy forms of attachment to and with partners that are simply not worthy to be up close and personal with the full feminine expression of us. Limiting beliefs and systems passed through ancestral lines, intergenerational links, and social structures contribute to perpetuating, living, and experiencing unhealthy forms of attachment to love, to partners that are detrimental to our very soul and potentially dangerous to the point of physical harm and even death. At the time of finalizing this piece, 7 women have had their lives taken in the short time that we have occupied 2023. 7 Australian women gone in the name of love. The minimization, the oppression through multilingual verbiage that sits within a high degree of women is expressed in acts of people pleasing, playing small, minimizing the space we take, and the expression of our being. Oh, the layers upon layers of complexity when we dive into the depths of self love, of loving our bodies, our hearts, our souls, first and foremost. Now, I fear I may have gotten lost in those layers of complex dissection and exploration of the importance of and the need for self love on a deeply profound and genuine level, as the waters are just so deep, so muddied, and so soiled that the challenge actually becomes not losing oneself. On the surface, we have the kick ass self love themes like flowers, amping us up to walk tall in our skin and on our own, to release our need, our desire, and our attachment to having another love us. As we inch below the surface, though, we are faced with more and more complexities, implications, and dangerous outcomes. So, what is the reason for flowers being ever present now? Simply put, it is highlighting the need to love ourselves more deeply, more purposefully, and intentionally. It is the beacon of guiding light, illuminating the potential, the power, the perfectly imperfect prowess of womankind, the feminine divine, and how it is us whom we should rely on, period. We don't need to settle. We don't need to sacrifice any part of ourselves or our self expression, not for love and not in the name of love. To be honest, when we genuinely, truly, madly, deeply get that about love, the love that comes to us through other human beings will be a love worth having. So, before I go, I cannot stress enough just how important and how deep the need for a genuine self love is. It may well be the thing that saves your life. So, if you would like tips and support on the self love journey, please connect in with the blog article We Love to Love, as you have access to a free self love guide. We also have self love tips rolling through the Conscious Connections Facebook group. Just search 14 Days of Self Love, hashtag 14 Days of Self Love to see those posts. If you would like to be a part of the continued conversation on this topic, please join the Conscious Connections Facebook group as well for the details on how to be a part of the extended conversations. And as always, you can connect with me through my website, gemmarosegreen.com.au, via email, team@gemmarosegreen.com.au, or through my social media at gemmaroseim. For now, though, that's all from me. And until next time, consider the depth of your self love and how you relate to love in general.